Happy Tuesday, Sooner Nation. Welcome back to the Sooner Surge for a softball commitment video. This time, the Sooners land shortstop/pitcher out of Brigham Young University, Ailana Agbayani. Great get for the Sooners, and one guy's that kind of was under the radar. People were wondering, was she in the portal? Was she not in the portal? And the Sooners kind of get 2-1 here with this player. She can play shortstop and pitch. Again, someone who batted very high last year at BYU, was great out of the state of Hawaii as she committed to Brigham Young. And Sooners land get a massive get out of the portal, guys.
Yeah, 6 hits in the 3-game set against Oklahoma in the circle, picked up the win in the 9-4 win. Only 1 out recorded, but enough for the win in the stat book. 5-2 on the year with a fairly high ERA over 5, but only low amount of innings pitched in the mid-20s. A decent amount of strikeouts, 17 strikeouts in those innings, but at the plate, just a phenomenal hitter. This is a 2-for-1 for Oklahoma. They need pitching, they need middle infielders, and you're getting one of the best pure batters in the portal. Again, you mentioned it earlier, Jerm. Kind of a weird deal with the way the transfer portal is now. It's usually pretty public that if a player is entering, they say that they are in the portal. Was not the case with Agbayani, as she kind of kept it under wraps of the portal. There were some rumblings that she was in the portal. She visits Oklahoma and then commits a few hours after the Patty Gasso Go Boomer tweet today.
And maybe it's something that she already knew that's where she wanted to go and just didn't want a whole lot out there. I don't know. I wonder also, guys, with this commitment, Jocelyn Alo being from Hawaii, I wonder if that played into her factor at all. Everybody knows Jocelyn Alo, her career at Oklahoma. And with Agbayani, I also am curious. Do you guys really think she's going to play both spots, or does she want to just play shortstop? I'm kind of curious. I don't know. You do not see very many two-way, a pitcher and a fielder very often anymore. So I think that'll be the interesting thing going forward with this. Is she wanting to be purely a shortstop? Is she wanting to do both? Does OU want her to do both? Patty has never really – I'm trying to think as far as pitchers that also played in the field for Patty. Can y'all think of any that have just done it a lot?
I mean, Jordy Ball hit and did some –
but not in the field.
No, I agree. And Jay, Ella Parker pitched in high school, but this is a little different because Agbayani pitched in college. So it's not like she's coming from the high school ranks. I think she's going to be a shortstop, and I think she will probably get some innings pitching. I mean, especially early on. I don't know, Jay. It's kind of look, they're trying to get, in my opinion, to 5 pitchers. And like Hunter said, you get someone who can do both, but obviously shortstop is her primary position, and I think one she would play most at. You mentioned the 424 average. She had 5 home runs last year, but she is one who's going to put the ball in play almost every time. Low strikeouts, and someone that look at a position, guys. Look at the last 2 shortstops at the University of Oklahoma. Okay, she's going to be following in the footsteps of Grace Lyons and Tiara Jennings. Definitely a position that OU needs to fill. Now, listen, OU's got some great middle infielders in the freshman class as well. You can't. You got to talk about that as well. But this is someone that I think OU is super excited about, because not just because she can do both, but you're hitting 424 in a conference where there was outstanding pitching.
Yeah, 6 hits against Oklahoma, one of the best pitching staffs in the Big 12 a year ago. But you mentioned it if they're trying to get to 5 pitchers, if that's the case for Gasso, Rocha, and the Sooners. I mean, last year they had 6, but really only 4 pitched. You didn't see a whole lot of Peyton Monticelli. You didn't see a whole lot of S.J. Guerin. Maybe that's something that would be the same for Agbayani as well. Maybe that's a role where she's getting, like at BYU, 20 innings pitched or so. maybe a little bit more down the stretch than you saw last year for Oklahoma from Peyton Monticelli and S.J. Guerin, but still it wasn't a whole lot of innings pitched, limited appearances for the two of them a year ago. But Jeremy, you mentioned the strikeouts. Does not strike out often. 7 strikeouts in 2024 with a slash line of 424, 534, and 594 with 5 home runs as well. Just a pure hitter, a 524 on base percentage with 424 batting average. That's unbelievable. That is something that Oklahoma needs. I mean, look at who they are replacing from this senior class. We talk about it all the time. It's very difficult to replace a senior class that won 4 straight national championships. But when you add one of the best pure hitters in the portal, that's a good step to go about that in the middle infield.
Yeah, she'll fit perfectly. 424 average right into the Oklahoma lineup, what they're used to batting. Comes from a great athletic family, too, by the way. I mean, you talk about her dad played professional baseball. Her mom, I believe, played softball at Hawaii. Just a really, really talented, athletic family that she comes from. So she's going to be a great addition. I think I wonder, too, you mentioned the pitchers, guys. I still think there's a possibility that she might play purely shortstop, and they may still go get Bella Smith and Kennedy. I don't know. I don't know where her head's at and what they've talked about with OU. Maybe she comes to OU and says, I want to pitch more and less shortstop. I have no clue. I just think you do have options there now, and she's great. Nobody can argue with what she's done at shortstop. I just think the pitching, I don't think you've seen enough of it to see how good she could be. So I think it just depends on what she wants to do.
Yeah, the versatility helps a lot for Oklahoma. We've talked about it a lot. We did the whole freshman series on all 8 freshmen incoming. There was kind of there was a particular travel ball team that was talked about a lot. The OC Batbusters. She also played for the OC Batbusters.
Pipeline.
The Mike Stick OC Batbusters pipeline is just unbelievable. It goes all the way back to Jocelyn Allo and probably even farther back. I need to get a official tally going because it seems like everybody that's highly recruited from that ends up committing to Oklahoma played travel ball for the Batbusters.
Yeah, and again, guys, Patty Gasso is unbelievable at the portal. When you think she's going to shock you or not shock you, whatever you want to say, she pulls one out like this. This is, and again, the way the portal is, Hunter, you mentioned it. This one was kind of under wraps, under radar a little bit, but the Sooners get the one they want. Ailana Agbayani out of BYU has committed to the University of Oklahoma, shortstop / pitcher, amazing hitter, elite hitter, now a Sooner. And thanks again for watching the videos. Check out Fanstop at fanstop.com for all your Sooner apparel needs. Till next time, Boomer.